Hi, Mark Hambrook here from the MSA, our weekly update. Today is Thursday, August the 15th. Had better weather this past week that's allowed the pools to open up again and no more restrictions to morning fishing. And the temperature at night has been cool, but it's actually warm during the day. So as long as that temperature gets down 9, 10, 12 degrees at night air temperature, we'll be in the safe zone for the next little while. But we do need rain. The water levels are getting very low again, and even the vegetation needs rain. We only got a few heavy showers during thunderstorms, so there's been no sustained rain to soak into the ground. There's some fresh fish moving in through the DFO traps, not many. Some days they get 2 or 3 or 4, and the next day maybe none, but there still is fresh fish coming into the system. And the angling actually has been very good this week if you're in a place that has fish holding. So morning fishing has been great, temperature's cooler, and so I've talked to several anglers that had very good luck this week. In the way of our field programs, we're doing our electrofishing now. We were up in the Canes earlier this week looking at areas where we had stocked fish, and we're finding lots of juveniles there. Today we're actually up in the Juniper area at the outlet of Miramichi Lake, where we have the invasive smallmouth bass in Miramichi Lake, and there's containment measures there to try to keep them in the lake. Our crews are down in the southwest Miramichi below the outlet of the lake, just verifying that there's no smallmouth bass in that area that might have escaped. So they'll be there taking eDNA samples today and electrofishing in some of the more likely spots. We've had some sad news over the past few weeks. A couple of our directors have passed along. Carl Ash, who was a longtime director and chairman of the MSA at one time, passed away from New Brunswick. And just this week we had Dr. Weiss from Pennsylvania, who's been a longtime MSA director. Because of ill health, just went on the honorary directors list this past winter. But anyway, he just passed away this week, so our condolences to their families. Other than that, it's pretty slow right now. We did get a lot of reports of illegal activity during that closure time, and I guess is one of the issues is that when all the fish are crowded into cold water spots, it makes them more vulnerable to poachers. And anyway, a lot of calls into the enforcement people. Thank goodness things are open up again, and that's kind of passed a little bit, but it really highlights is that when the fish are under stress and are crowded up, man can really take advantage of that situation, and that's why we need as many officers out there as we can. And at our Salmon Council meeting this weekend, we're going to talk about other things that we can do to protect the fish in those cold water pools. So stay tuned for an update on that. Okay, have a good week.